In this Remaster Media review, I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know about Remaster Media. Remaster Media is a tool that allows you to optimize all of your audio and video files for a professional finish. Now, once you have made your account and you've signed in, you'll be taken to this introduction page right here, which is the software essentially just trying to sell itself to you. We're going to go straight into New Media. Now here is where you will add your video or audio file. You put it onto here and you'll upload it onto its system. Now, the reason you can go between video and audio is simply because they can operate the audio within a video file as well. So that you don't necessarily edit your videos, because you're thinking, why upload a video file if I can edit audio? It just gives them a greater range of things to be able to mess around with. So audio file is ideal, but if you don't have an audio file, you can just put a video one and they'll still work through the audio from that video, if that makes sense. So select media. This is a video I recorded just prior to this, just of me just talking to the camera. The audio quality isn't great, the video quality isn't great, it's just done from my laptop, but it will essentially help us get to what we want. So you can see here, warning, audio levels are too high for optimal processing. So again, we need to lower the volume to minus 12 decibels. And you just click that, because you'll probably get this a lot for anything you want to upload onto this software that's just too high. You know, the levels are way too much for optimal processing. So you can just get it down there by just a simple click, which is quite nice. And then you can select your sound optimization profiles, to compare. So you've got here this first folder, Mastering Profiles Podcast, Music and Videos. So these are the features of audio editing that you need to get right if you're doing podcast or music or videos to be consumed all over the internet. So again, we selected 4 here, although it selected it for us because we haven't really even been into this. But you can see here, it's got us the stuff that's the most recommended as well. So Power Punch, once you hover on this information button, you can see what it does. Great for music tracks, add more bass definition. So it's really nice as well that they explain to you what each button does, essentially. But if you don't want to use one of them, you just use Balance Clarity. What does Balance Clarity do? Rich, precise, mixed character with stereo imaging. Right there, that's quite nice. Smooth Boost if you want that as well. An EQ enhancement, so your equalizer will be enhanced for your music and voiceover, which is pretty important. You know, it might seem like you almost want to click on everyone, but you don't want to click on everyone. What you want to do is to go into studying just audio producing, audio editing for just a little bit, so you can understand how each button gels well with the other. Because what you don't want to do is click on all of these and have an audio or video file that's just very muddled and messy because you haven't balanced the right buttons for it. So this would matter to us right now though in this review, as we can just click whichever. We'll stick with the main 4 they chose for us, but it's nice to know we have these other ones here as well. You go down here, specialize for profiles of hip hop and beats. So if you're making hip hop beats, you know, production, this is where you want to look at. So if that audio file wasn't me talking, it was actually just music, this is where you want to go into. Again, you can hip hop max presence if you want to. We won't need to click this for what we've just done because we've just done a normal video. We haven't actually uploaded a beat or any kind of, you know, hip hop music. But if you did, you can enhance the quality. Again, just balance sub bass EQ, better clarity and depth. And again, your hip hop max presence, just an overall EQ and level boost with expanded stereo. So again, everything you've got, they're just saying it right there. Go on this, let's actually go this so we can shorten it. Go on this is for specific media. So if you upload a file that's meant to go on television or radio, this is really useful for you as well, because they understand the broadcast settings you need for your stations or for general television and radio stations. And then there's Audible ACX as well. This is mostly for audiobooks. If you uploaded an audiobook file chapter, just again, you click on that. Although this does say this is the broadcast standards in the United States, so naturally we're not in the United States, but if you are, very useful for you. But if you aren't in the United States, then just watch out about that. Be careful with that one. Then audio cleaning as well. This is much more holistic one. use before final mastering. Naturally, this can go for your podcast, your music files, videos. This is just a voice boost. Again, articulation, power, and definition in the voice is also a lot more depth and clarity to your voice, which is nice. We'll put that there. And audio leveling as well. Again, if there's multiple layers of audio clashing with each other, it just balances them out really well. And then you go here, legacy noise reduction profiles. So you can just reduce noise if there's a lot of background noise. If you're in a busy area, there's a lot of ambiances taking over whatever you're trying to record, you can work to get rid of it through here. Although the different noise reduction buttons, they're very specific as well. This one's broadband, low frequency noise removal. Again, this one's for mid-band clarity, and this one's just for all media in noise reduction. So again, just watch out for the individual ones and which would be the most important to you. And then you can select the time for preview if you want to preview any certain moment, but we'll just preview the whole thing in general. Scroll all the way down, create previews. So it's finished for us and we have the video here. So we can compare the different changes it's made for us. So this is actually just a normal video. We'll play this right now with the original. This is me recording for remastered medium. Testing, 1, 2, 3. So that's me right there, just talking. It sounds a bit choppy, it's clearly from a laptop recording, even the visual as well. But let's add a power punch to it. What does that sound like now? Hello, this is me recording for remastered medium. Testing, 1, 2, 3. So it's got a lot more bass in it as well. It's booming, it's got more clarity and definition. And again, you can test that out with these different ones here, even this voice boost. Me recording for remastered medium. Testing, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, that is really good because it's just improved our audio quite nicely. And yeah, and that's how it'll work for anything you upload of your audio files and your video files as well. You can add it to cart, download and share it. And yeah, you can share a preview just right here. You can share it with people for an email, you give them any notes they need, and you can select different profiles as well. And go back here and just change everything. The profiles of what these are. You can just change whatever you want through clicking another button if you want to as well. And that's how remastered media works. Overall, remastered media is very useful. It's very intuitive as well. It allows you to edit your audio with such detailed definition and precision, but it makes it really easy to sift through all the different elements you need for editing a video. So I can definitely recommend it. If you enjoyed, leave a comment below. I'll provide a discounted link so you can get your money's worth.